Anything from here on up is good. From here on up is good. Touch gloves. Good luck.
These promise to display more heart than Le Jour de l'Amour coming up later this month. And here we go.
Buckle your seatbelts for this one. And already they're getting after it.
Where's that feeling out process, Abner?
Never from Cruz. He's the type of guy that's just going to pressure. Relentless pressure, body work, just volume. And if you ever,
And yet, honestly, in talking to people, if he saw Cruz were to establish an up and down jab, he might have more success. But we know what Esau Cruz is all about. One gear forward.
Yeah, I like that. Cruz, he always fights slow and compact, and that's what makes it so hard to be hit. That's what prevented Tank Davis to land punches as well. Bends those knees, he gets in low. Speaking of Cruz.
See Cruz digging in deep with those left hands to the body. For as big as Fierro is, you see the height advantage, the nearly 7-inch reach advantage. We never expected that to be part of his game plan, and it's not. This is toe-to-toe fighting.
Beautiful right hand from Cruz. That's an uppercut, a straight punch, and body work.
Coursing through this entire sport, Brian.
Really
nice counter right hook by Cruz.
That Mexican fan base has long been the backbone.
42 of 77 punches, while Fierro, 24 of 78. So while they threw the same amount,
Use that jab and counter punch. Wait for Cruz to make mistakes.
Almost half of Cruz's power connects were body punches. Cruz going upstairs, sweeping left hook, right hand, just stalking.
Yeah.
Midway through the second. Punch by Cruz, and culminates that combination with a chopping right hand upstairs.
Point Morales trained him, and you have to understand, these are the fights Fierro prefers to be in.
Left hook to the body by Fierro. Power behind his punches that we've seen from Cruz thus far. Cruz, beautiful. Lead left hook to the body, right hand upstairs.
You gotta love the combination punching here from Pitbull early on, taking the fight right to Fierro.
And there's a jab.
Fierro's pulling straight back.
Beautiful. Lead right uppercut, left hook combination by Fierro backing up. That might have been his best combination of the fight.
But there's always an answer by Cruz.
Fierro, like Brian said, there's a right hand, but fewer and farther between here. There's a right uppercut by Fierro, able to escape off the ropes, but on his back foot. Fierro unable to sit down on his punches, unable to really get set because of that pressure.
And we question whether Fierro would use that reach advantage. Cruz is not even giving him a chance to by crowding him with those short hooks inside. Big right hand from Fierro.
Yes, Fierro comes back. And there lands another right, and there we go, toe-to-toe what the fans expected.
Fierro's corner is urging him to take advantage here.
Uppercuts aplenty. What an exchange. What a round. Viva Mexico. Wow. Cruz and right now hanging tough with him here in the fourth frame.
Well, it's hard to compare Fierro.
Wow.
Yeah, we are definitely. When Guerrero will hit him, he'll come back with a combination of his own. And that's what we're seeing tonight against these two fighters.
To the body, Fierro goes upstairs with a combination before the final bell.
See that focused body attack this round from Pitbull, but he's getting countered with the right hand by Fierro.
But there was a good right hand upstairs by Pitbull. Leads with the right like Benavidez does. And nice combination from Fierro.
Really good. Beautiful overhand right from Fierro as well.
Pitbull landed a career-best 39 power shots in round one, and his power connects well. They have dropped each round down to 18 only in round four, Brian.
Fierro certainly working his way back into the fight. He's got the respect of Cruz, and this is becoming the mano-a-mano fight we all signed up for coming in.
Doing so, and well, again, we talk about styles making fights, but Cruz, he landed 114 punches through 4 rounds tonight. Against Valenzuela, he landed 118 total, you guys. We are through the midway point of the 5th round and the fight, and now Cruz connecting on Fierro. Corralled him in the corner momentarily.
wonder how long he's going to last, you know, throwing those punches. Is he going to tire out?
Now the right hand lands for Cruz upstairs. Fierro beginning to miss, beginning to counter right hand, just misses for Fierro. Leads with the right hook and scores upstairs. There's a clipping right hand by Cruz. Times don't last long.
Especially when someone like Pitbull turning pro at age 16.
Really well so far.
You know what? If you land 40% of your power punches, it's a good night at the office. If you land 50%, it's a great night. Cruz is landing 53% of his power punches. A sensational night. Fierro trailing by 3 points on his scorecard. He gave Cruz the first 2 rounds. Fierro coming on.
Yeah, exactly. Coming on as far as putting pressure now in this round, Fierro. Despite him taking punches, and look at him, he's pushing him back, the way he's moving his hands as well. He resembles Morales, no doubt.
May not have the same exact skill set, but he certainly brings that power, that ferociousness. And
of action, Cruz versus Fierro, an all-Mexican pitched battle.
Interesting, though, Fierro told us this week he feels like Pitbull overlooked him. You know, there were rumors that Pitbull was in talks of a possible Ryan Garcia fight, and he felt he'd been overlooked, and he's fighting that way up to this point.
It's a good personal, he said.
Remember, this is Cruz's bounce back from that Valenzuela fight. He wanted to send a big message. He may be getting an edge when it comes to rounds, but Fierro just isn't going anywhere.
Food samples, but in terms of the commemorative Aztec Warrior Championship belt, especially when you honor a guy like Israel Vasquez, and for my money, the first 3 fights between Vasquez and Rafael Marquez.
These two are certainly doing that, and then some at this point.
Wow, great body work. We get great fight. 2 Mexican warriors going at it toe-to-toe.
Immediately after from Fierro. You have to wonder how the judges are going to be scoring these exchanges.
Plenty of comments, I'm sure, are being made online about this fight, however, because Cruz and Fierro have already crashed. They've combined to throw over 1,000 punches, and we have yet to hit round 9. Oh, the left hook lands for Cruz. And of course, in boxing, every round scored individually. 10-point must system. There's a right hook that lands upstairs for Cruz. We are watching them try to steal each other's souls in this scintillating scrap. Wow, lead left hook by Cruz catches Fierro on the chin.
Whether or not Fierro can ultimately pull off this upset, from the very beginning when this fight was announced, he's acted like he belongs in this ring across from Cruz.
Let's get a rematch. Let's see how it ends.
Give and take. Big left hand.
Oh, big left hand and the big right hand by Cruz. Coming up on the final 3 minutes of what has definitely lived up to the hype. Hype, can you say Fight of the Year candidate? I knew you could.
Fierro still leaving that right hand down on the exchanges.
And Fierro is coming on in the second half of this fight, guys. He is now unofficially ahead on Larry Hazard's scorecard.
Is he ever? He's closing this fight. He's closing this round. My God, what a fight.
High drama as anticipated.
Look at this. Look at this.
A visceral display of courage, skill, and determination that defines the essence of not only Mexican boxing, but boxing, period, full stop. Viva Mexico! Viva Isaac Cruz and Angel Fierro!
All 3 in favor of the winner, truly deserving the WBC Aztec Warrior belt, Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Instructions in the dressing room so you know exactly what I expect. A clean championship fight. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
And that's why he's in the Hall of Fame. All right, 2 men who dream of getting into the Hall of Fame someday. Isaac Cruz, the Pitbull, comes out and does what the Pitbull does. attack.
He gets after it right away. Going.
Yeah, when they asked him, are you concerned about the new opponent, Omar Salcido? He didn't get ready for his style. Listen, I'm ready. And he fights anyone, anytime, and he fights the same way. I'm loving Pitbull right now.
Salcido saw it as an opportunity. Fighter out of it. Hermosillo Sonora says, this may not come around again. I have to take my shot.
I mean, look at Manny Pacquiao's story. You mentioned it. Came out of vacation and
movement. Don't stay still. Don't stay stationary, because that overhand right that just missed right now by Cruz will land.
That's right to the body.
Pitbull questioned the professionalism, the balls, if you will, of Fierro.
Yeah, absolutely, because he believes that it was an intentional missing weight and lack of weight loss from his fighter. But look, I saw him at the press conference on Thursday. Nice shot. And I said, how's he going to make weight? And he didn't. He couldn't. Round 2 of a scheduled 12-rounder for the WBC super lightweight title. Salcido jumped on the opportunity. It was a super opportunity. That's his nickname, and super. And Pitbull said, well, before you think of becoming a champion, you got to walk through fire. There's so many there. Isidro Chino Garcia was sitting in the stands eating a hot dog at Fantasy Springs before he won his world title. I mean, anything can happen, because this is boxing. This is the Wild Wild West.
A lot of punches thrown. Gotta start setting up the jab if you're Cruz. There you go. Get it going. Get the flow going. Wait for the aggressive Cruz to get in. Throw a straight right hand, or even that uppercut that he tried right there. Too worried, too concerned about the body shots, and boom. Overhand right or left to the head. There it is. He tried it.
Yeah. Good defense, though, from Salcido. But then he paid the price by bringing his hands up, and he got caught downstairs.
Someone that used his aggression to his benefit was Rayo Valenzuela. So you got to be smart. You know, if Cruz is one gear, come forward. All right, wait for the guy to come in, make a miss. He's shorter than you. He's got shorter distance. Take a step back. He misses. You make him pay.
Nice left hook there from Salcido.
Uphill climb on the betting odds, but you got to believe boxing is behind him here as he's bringing back the old nostalgia of the prime Pac-Man.
Boxing has proven to be cruel of late. People believed in Mike Tyson. We saw what happened there. Julio Cesar Chavez. Look, boxing takes that. Will it be Manny Pacquiao, or will it be Mario Barrios defeating a legend in our main event? Right now, it's Isaac Cruz landing big, powerful shots like that overhand right on late. He's in against a buzzsaw with no compassion.
He even got me, Cruz, when I say that. I was looking at that shot, and I thought he was going to throw a body shot, and he came and fooled me as well. So good shot that Salcido took to the head.
You can really see up close the strength in Pitbull's legs. He may be diminutive in size, but he is able to, as you see right there, shift and really load up on these power shots.
He has you on the back foot.
And that's what he did against Rolly Romero, knocking him out to claim that title. He had an answer anytime there was open space.
The thing I am noticing about Cruz, though, he's patient tonight. He's not running at his, he didn't run out
in round 1
initially, but he kind of...
Being a complete fighter is not just an inside brawler. He's a combination puncher. He can box like he showed against Tank Davis. His grandfather, Memo Cruz, was a featherweight in the late 1960s, scored wins over future world champions Pepino Cuevas, Alfredo Escalera, and his dad and trainer, Isaac Sr.
That body shot just hurt.
He fought the...
What helps Cruz a lot is the fact that he's so small. He's got the tight guard. He always goes slow, and so it's hard to hit him. You can't
looping right just behind the guard of Pitbull, but it didn't land cleanly, partially blocked. That's the difference between and the warnings from Mark Nelson, the third man in the ring, for holding against Salcido.
Oh, he's starting to break it down now. He always finds success with the overhand right, because guess what? The opponent is going to try to get away. He said work to the body, open up the guard, and come on top. He's jabbing to the body. There it is, the overhand left now.
You know, it's so easy to see why he's so beloved by the Mexican fan base. He doesn't talk a lot of trash. He doesn't try to boast. He's just solid, workmanlike, dangerous.
A fighter, and you know already, you master how to get in the inside, double jab, shuffle your way inside. 2 steps, 3 steps, and overhand right. I mean, that's what...
He looks a lot sharper tonight than he did in that victory over Angel Fierro. Earlier this year, that was a back-and-forth war. Fierro was bigger, and he was certainly game. But there's a new swagger and confidence even upgraded.
Nice uppercut there from Salcido. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm a bump.
I'm sure he is.
You know who I want to give us a bump of knowledge here? Who's that? Joe Goosen. Joe, as a trainer, would you be happy with what you've seen so far from Isaac Cruz against the late replacement?
Now, and look, I can't blame the guy. He came in late. He wasn't ready for Isaac Cruz to get in there, but he took the...
It could put you to sleep. It is true. That's the conundrum. That's a nice combination there from Pitbull. Let's see what Salcido comes back with.
This is not the fight that he's going to win, and he went on survival mode.
Ooh, that's a nice slapping right hook. Pitbull says it landed once. Will it land twice? Why not?
I really think Fierro pulling out in the way he did and the way Cruz interpreted that pulling out, it's kind of fighting with a chip on his shoulder tonight. You can see
a stern talking to is what we call that. And Pitbull says, you do the talking, I'll do the punching.
I was just going to say, you know what that means? He's not going to be able to hold, so guess what? He's about to take a beating.
He's going to give you that little energy that we saw from Pitbull. Oh, that's a nice right hand that hurt him, yes.
big body shots opening up that right hand upstairs for Pitbull.
I like Cruz right there. He knew that Salcido couldn't hold anymore, and he went for it. He said, the ref is right there. Go for it. I dare you to hug me.
He's raising him up, physically knowing where he was, and then going for it.
And he's showing he's kind of showing no respect for the punching power of Salcido, who really hasn't given him a reason to do that just yet.
And here's the holding from Salcido.
I like how Cruz changed the punches there. He saw that the overhand rights weren't landing anymore. He went for the body and then the uppercut.
Pitbull landed more body shots than Salcido landed total punches against him, but instead he's got to continue fighting 6 more minutes. And Admiral, I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but psychologically you come in with one plan, one preparation. How big a difference are these last 6 minutes?
Oh, you know what? When he hasn't thrown much in this fight, so he's got the energy.
There's body work from Pitbull.
Just brutal body work with these lead left hooks. Before he explodes upwards, really gets that extension right there with the right hand.
I'm telling you, like a little Mike Tyson. That's what Mike Tyson used to do. He was pissed wild in the last combination. He's not doing what the corner told him. Straight to the body, straight punches, feints. You're not seeing that.
Ooh, nice left hook there from Isaac Cruz.
Box out of there.
Look, I know Salcido lost to Andy Cruz and Jose Nunez, but he's got another. Pitbull just leaned in so much that if Salcido's smarting, picks him up with the uppercut. Salcido needs to bite down when the Pitbull goes to work, because El Perro de Casa, the Pitbull, is ready to put in some work here.
So if I were Cruz, I was like, no, don't take the put out.
Vicious overhand right. It's been the left that's been doing damage this round, and now he has to hold on and take the knockdown. Put his glove on the canvas. He's got to turn hard, man. Credit to Omar Salcido for standing up to Isaac Cruz, and credit to Isaac Cruz for saying, you put whoever you want in front of me, and I am going to take them out.
All 3 in favor of the winner, and he is now the WBC interim super lightweight champion, Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Gentlemen, this is going to be good right here. Right here on this side is going to be good. This is for the WBC interim championship of the world. You got your instructions in the dressing room. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up, back to your corner.
And it's time to close the show with tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds in the 140-pound division. Roach making his debut in this weight class. Incredible first-round knockout. Oh, he's swinging wildly, though. Watch out for those counters from Roach. And Roach is doing what we expected, using the jab.
Roach is going to take his time, and he said, look, we know that Pitbull has a problem with lateral movement, but if you think he's only going to box, Mo, Roach told us one thing: no one's going to walk straight forward into me with no head movement and not pay for it.
Low center of gravity, that crouch very reminiscent of Mike Tyson in terms of getting down low and then exploding. Cruz just marching forward. Cruz off balance, left hook upstairs.
Roach did well, though, in the final minute to gain back some respect with those clean counters.
Nice left hand upstairs by Cruz. A minute gone here in round 2.
Oh, nice right hand. This jab. There you go. Little step back. Make him miss,
nice
make him pay.
left hand by Roach upstairs. But Cruz gets to the body, but the counter right hand, the catch and shoot by Roach. Who will impose their will?
There's a jab from Cruz.
Oh, nice right hand by Cruz.
It all started with that jab.
Jabs are few and far between in the Cruz arsenal.
Cruz said part of the reason why he wanted this fight is he didn't believe that Roach would run. He saw how Roach fought Tank Davis, and he knew that he could give the fans this type of fight against him. You got to give Roach this. He looked like the bigger man against Tank Davis at 135. He's filled out beautifully into 140 tonight.
Nice right hand there from Roach inside. Cruz has to try to... Oh, left hook, and the glove touch. Roach hit with the left hand. It's a knockdown, and it's the first knockdown of Roach's career, and it happens here in round 3.
Come here.
Back there in round 3, Cruz landing the biggest punch, a counter left hook that backed up Roach, correctly ruled the knockdown as the glove hit the canvas by referee James Green. It was the timing.
Where was he in Brooklyn when he fought Davis?
Exactly. First blood delivered here by Pitbull. It broke open. A very competitive start here. As you can see, that glove touch.
The left hand of Isaac Cruz. A Cruz missile dropping Roach, and Cruz opening up as this crowd erupts. Again, very effective with the left hooks. Isaac Cruz.
With the combinations for Pitbull Cruz, throws a lot, starting with the body, and he always finishes upstairs. Same hook. Yeah, but I mean, if you have more in your arsenal, you could box. Why not do it?
We know the boxers are the ones who hurt Cruz. Jose Valenzuela beat him with boxing. Giovanni Cabrera really made it a tough night with his boxing. And Roach could do the same thing.
But counter shots from Roach on the inside.
Oh, nice counter right by Cruz, and the chopping right hand by Roach. Nice 1-2 by Roach. Ducks underneath. Ooh, and hits him with the left. And Cruz misses wildly with the left hook and the right. Scheduled for 12 rounds at 140 pounds. Roach making his junior welterweight debut. Has already gone down as Cruz comes forward. There's a jab. Cruz with the advantage in terms of body shots, and that certainly speaks to his dimensions as well, Brian, because he's so low. But that left hand over the top. Nice left hook to the liver. There's the double jab right hand. Well done by Cruz. Roach trying to physically manhandle. Oh, another left hand lands for Cruz. Roach is being drawn into a firefight.
With the jab body, hook upstairs, and the inside punch is the uppercut.
Putting that to the test.
Oh, right hand lands for Cruz upstairs. And Roach is standing right in front of him. Lead right uppercut and the left hand from Cruz. Oh, left hook upstairs, clip.
A strategy from Cruz.
James Green being kept very busy this round. Counter shot there from Roach.
Jabbing finally, trying to keep Pitbull at bay, and again gets clipped.
Right, I got you, no punch. I got you. Done.
Round number 6. minute left here in round 6. Man, Roach just needs to try to keep him at the end of his jab, but he's being drawn into these clinches over and over and over again.
Pace, the craft, and the competition level here. I'll take a second half like the first one as they continue to trade shots inside.
Both of them economical in their output.
Cruz took a left hook right there, trying to go to the body.
By catching him coming in and standing his ground.
Ooh, the left hook by Roach upstairs that landed. Another left hook by Roach.
Pitbull looks frustrated. You can read it on his face, but he lands a big left hook there.
There's a left hook that lands for Roach. Oh, and Cruz misses wildly with the left.
A lot of miss. But again, those are shots, single shots where Roach can easily counter, but he yet has not decided to.
There's a nice short left hook lands for Roach. On his back foot, which we rarely see. And Roach not throwing any punches, but putting on the pressure a little bit. Intelligent pressure. And there's a left hook by Roach as Cruz came in. Jab from Roach. Another left hand from Roach. In rounds 3 and 4, and guess what? Roach has outlanded Cruz in each of the last 4 rounds.
Yeah, and they've shown, and then you can see now how confident Roach is getting. A little bit more bounce on the feet.
Someone check Senior's blood pressure as we see that check hook by Roach.
The body language totally changed for Roach.
And you can't say it enough. He's taking the crowd out of the fight.
Yeah.
They exploded there for a left hand.
And it's the footwork, it's the lateral movement, and there you can see Roach trying to be the matador. A minute left in the 10th.
On Roach's side, one for the holding on Pitbull's. Equal, you cancel each other out here. Roach in firm command on my card. If that activity's not there and the crowd isn't reacting to it, it's going to be a difficult task.
It's definitely not there. In the last round, Cruz was 7 of 24.
Who really bounced back beautifully from that 3rd round knockdown.
Yep.
When his glove touched the canvas, he fell into the ropes.
Another round that favors Lamont Roach Jr., although Cruz caught him there, and Cruz now unloading on Roach at the final seconds of the round, and Roach willing to stand his ground. He gets tagged with a left from Cruz. Roach's lateral movement and the jab keeping Cruz at bay. Roach has outlanded Cruz in every statistical department except body punches. Oh, that was a little low. I know who I think has won this fight, but my opinion doesn't matter. I just think Cruz didn't do enough.
Both score the bout 113 to 113, a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
Oh my God, for the 2nd consecutive fight.